much to do. I had to rush back and kind of like get set up so I can do this reading for you guys. I'm so tired. Okay. Let's see what we have. Oh, Lord. It's too hot. I don't know how you guys are dealing with this heat, but it's crazy. I don't know where I put my torch. Let's see. I'm hot. I had to fix my shirt, guys. I didn't like how it was draping. Messages to come off our Capricorn cards. Your words come out, not my own. Jesus, in prayer. Thank you. Alright, let's see what we have. I'm gonna fix this again because I don't like how it looks. Hold on, guys. It's the whole thing going on here. Fix it off screen because you know how y'all be up in them comments. I'm not for it. Like, find somewhere else to be. We're gonna get started soon. I'm just getting the music set up, guys. I'm gonna go with this one. We're doing Cancer signs tonight, so make sure that you guys are set up and ready for the messages. Okay. I'm just gonna turn it up. Much better. Alright, let's see what messages we have come up for you guys. I'm gonna be using this deck. Cancer. Alright, so I did a pre-shuffle for you guys, and so far I have 2 cards on the board. You have I Won't Cry For You and the Children in reverse. When I did the pre-shuffle, I saw that, and I feel like it's a little bit more similar to the reading that you guys had earlier in the month, which is basically, well, you having to deal with letting go of a situation, a person in your life right now. I think you guys have like a love reading, which is rare. I don't really do them. But I feel like you're seeing someone else differently at this time. Like you're seeing their true colors. You're seeing who they are. You don't feel vindictive in any way towards this person, even though like you might be feeling down about the situation, or like not really liking the outcome of it, or feeling like you got the short end of the stick. You're just kind of letting someone do what they do and letting people think what they think about the situation and just trying to push through it. That's kind of the energy I was getting for you guys when I was doing your pre-shuffle earlier. Let's see what comes out though. Alright, so for your North Tower, yeah, you have I Won't Cry For You. This is the number 22 in reverse. So you could be not talking to someone at this time. There might be some disruptions when it comes to communication, like you guys aren't hearing, like you guys might be talking, but somebody might not be listening, if that makes sense. Like a lot of talking, but not enough listening going on. And it's creating this disconnect when it comes to your feelings, when it comes to someone else. I do see a lot of pent up feelings going on, especially with this card being in reverse. This is someone who is suppressing the way that they feel. They're not sharing their feelings with someone anymore. It's given this energy like someone's been gone or distant, or maybe you even lost someone in your life. This doesn't have to be a physical death. It could just be like you no longer being in association with someone, but you're done sharing your feelings in a situation. Your South Tower is you trying to rediscover your own happiness again, find joy despite what you're going through. This is actually the happiest card in my deck, actually, for this deck. And it really it talks about you kind of doing a self-discovery, relearning things that makes you happy. Some of you guys might feel like really nostalgic at this time as well. Going back through memories, like good times, like, oh, look at the good old days kind of a feel, you know? And it's almost giving this energy like you could be remembering how things used to be, how happy you were in a situation before you guys reached the breaking point inside of a union or a relationship that you're dealing with at this time. It's giving, you know how every relationship, they have its start, the middle, and then the ending. And the ending is determined by basically how you guys are able to handle your differences. So in the beginning, it's all happy, you're enjoying things, the honeymoon phase. Later on down the line, there's the adaptation phase where you're getting used to each other, and like towards the ending of it, like there can either be an appreciation or some sort of resentment. In this case, I don't think you're at a place in your life where you feel like you hold in resentment for someone. You're just kind of disconnected from it. It's giving like you're feeling numb. You've kind of turned off emotionally or gone cold in some way, which is almost scary for a Cancer. Because you guys are like really sensitive. So for a Cancer to go cold, it's like really huge warning signs that something is definitely over. So as you kind of cope with the change that you're undergoing, you're going through a revising what you've experienced in this, and that can offer you a lot of growth because you learn so much from each other. But the epitome of how much you learned from a relationship doesn't really hit you until the end of it. You get the full blast, and that's where you learn the most lessons. What you've taught someone, what someone has taught you, and you take that on to kind of build your new life in a sense. Your challenge does indicate that you might have to distance yourself to kind of like find your peace in a way. Yeah, rediscover who you are. You have finding yourself forgetting yourself in reverse here, and not really liking the situation with black roses. Now, for your journey, I do see you being very calm. You do have the number 6 here. Oh, number 8 was for your challenge. Number 26 is talking about you finding time to kind of like go within, talk with yourself, understand yourself a little bit more. You're sitting calmly in the middle of a lot of like, you might be feeling like you're being attacked, or like you have a lot of people, things, or situations that are challenging you at this time, but you're just trying to find your peace or stay calm in the middle of it. Now, the outcome here is you having to realize some ugly things that you did not really see about yourself in a situation. Is giving accountability. So there's some things that you do have to learn to appreciate about yourself. You might also be having someone's, you have a lot of 2s here. Now that I look at it, 2 2 2 6 2. And then you have an 8. Balance is really important. And the energy I'm getting from your board is that you're learning how to appreciate you. Like, I feel like this relationship, whatever you went through, is teaching you self-appreciation. Even if someone doesn't see your worth, you're having to learn to see your own worth. But in order for you to see that, it's almost like you have to see the worst sides of yourself first in order to see how beautiful you are in some way. I'm going to use this deck to clarify. We're going to start with your outcome, because I want to see what that's about. You do have the temple is my body, a temple of my body in reverse. Someone might need to take care of their health too. Usually when this is in reverse, this can also indicate health issues. Something about your health is of significance. Someone could be feeling sick. Okay, so I feel like this could have been a really heavy blow for you, Cancer. Like, you didn't expect someone not to care or not to feel bad for how they treated you, or what they said to you. Like, someone just, it's almost like this person slipped into your life and didn't care about the ripple effects of their actions. And I feel like that caught you off guard. Maybe you saw this person as being like your end-all be-all is what I just heard. Yeah, I said that, and then you have, I'm just going to show you this compassion at the bottom of the deck. Like, I feel like you care really deeply for someone. You have here, she who yearns. Yearning, longing, and pining for. Like, I feel like in your heart, you may have been wishing for some sort of connection with someone, like a companionship in your life. You may have been really surprised that someone even showed you interest, but you didn't know that this person was doing this for like personal reasons. Like, you thought it was because you guys shared the same interest, but it wasn't. I don't feel like you were prepared to understand that someone was very much willing to let something go for something else. Like, they weren't as attached to this as you thought it was. And then you have compassion at the end of the deck, empathy, and then a new path. But I feel like you're open to understanding that, you know, you guys might be on separate paths, and that's okay, even though it hurts you. You know? So, like, your person could be moving on to a new relationship. That's a whole thing. But let's see. how we're gonna help you get this. I feel like you're handling it pretty well. You're not lashing out. It's just, there's some healing that needs to happen after this, because I feel like the lashback that came from this was having to challenge your own ability to see yourself beauty, in a sense, like to see how wonderful you are, despite the fact that someone else didn't want to be with you, or didn't appreciate the beauty that you had, or didn't think that you were the person for them. All right, you do have number 20 on the board. Someone could be wanting to speak their piece. Be careful with your words at this time, and taming your temper. Like, be careful about saying things that might come back to bite you, is what I'm seeing here. I see that's why you're trying to like stay calm. Like, I feel like you don't want to overreact in a situation here. Like I said, things aren't looking the brightest at this time. Some of you guys might be feeling really depressed, really sad, like down and out. Like, you spent so much time in a situation, and it might take you a long time to recover from this too. You do also have you're rare and beautiful. There are not many people in the world like you, and there's a need for you to appreciate that about yourself. Again, two different decks, the same card, forgetting who you are. I feel like in this situation, though, you're going to come out just fine, Cap. What do I keep saying Capricorn? Capricorn is on my mind for some reason. I did just post for you guys. I'm so sorry. But Cancer, I feel like you're going to come out just fine. Like, you have enough love for yourself and for others. You just need to remember that and not let your energy be diminished. This is going to be quick because my battery is really low. And I just got pizza, so I'm going to go eat. I'm hot as hell. Let's see. Okay, so keeping up is in reverse. You're not going to waste your time trying to make something happen here. You see it as being very much impossible. It's not worth your time to make something possible because, yeah, nothing's going to change. Everything's going to remain the same if you try. Like, I feel like you're tired of dealing with this situation. Yeah, I wonder what will happen next. Believe is in reverse, so you don't believe something. Yeah, you don't believe that like if you invest in a situation you're going to get anything out of it, because you have used your time well in reverse. Again, a lot of cards talking about time here, like you're not going to waste your time with this. And then shine bright is at the bottom of the deck, more of that depressive energy here. I want to pull your advice so I can get off of here. Like I said, it's only going to be a few minutes. I'm not staying on here long tonight, guys. Says ancestral patterns, healing and rewriting the future. Come out of the cave. So you guys are definitely starting to rediscover yourself. There's whatever you went through, Cancer, it's almost like something that you may have been doing before in the past, or maybe you learned something from people in your past about having to connect with other people when it comes to finding relationships or companions. Like, just take whatever. I just heard that for some reason, like whatever. But it's almost like the puzzle pieces didn't fit, and this is helping you break some sort of pattern here. You have dance with life and get out, get grounded. It's in reverse. You're gonna feel sad for a little bit, but I feel like you're capable of getting out of this. You'll be fine, Cancer. Like, I know it feels kind of terrible, the situation that you're in, but you're doing the best thing for yourself, which is waiting for the moment to pass. Nothing lasts forever, and this too shall pass, okay? Just make sure that you mind your own self at this time. Don't rely so much on others to fill your cup. Go within and spend some time with yourself so you can nurture and love yourself and pour more into yourself to heal the wounds that you've been feeling. All right. Bottom of the deck, you have longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. Yes, some of you guys might feel abandoned. that you don't fit in. But you're being advised to say yes. You have yes here. When it comes to speaking up and sharing your voice, just make sure that you temper yourself so that you get your point across. Aggression can often overshadow what you're trying to say when you're speaking. It can create negative effects so that the other person doesn't hear. So be mindful of that. Speak clearly, speak honestly, speak from the heart. I'm going to leave that there. I love you guys. Later.